everyone, Robin Cooper here, and the name of the song today is Bubbles Dance, and we've got Polly and then Grandpa Henry that are going to join us, and they're going to sing it, and I did do the voice for both, and so I want to invite you to the channel under Robin Cooper Puppet Power, that's under YouTube. Please subscribe, and also I want to ask that if you like my stuff, please share with a friend. And as always, I want to thank you for your time, for your views, for your support, and your enthusiasm. And I also said that I would talk a little bit about what being a highly functioning autistic means to me. And what that means to me is that things that most people don't pay attention to are very overwhelming to me. So for example, we're going to go back to tone because I want to talk about tone today. Tone is intensely difficult for me. If someone is having any kind of issue whatsoever and their tone is reflective of that, it's hard for me. It's hard for me to understand that. And so, but it is what it is, I suppose. What I'm learning as I learn more about my situation, I don't want to call it a disability because it does have some disabling qualities to it, yes. The anxiety gets a little much. And when I go out, it can be overwhelming. And then, those kind of things can be a challenge. I'm trying to learn to deal with it. So I guess what I'm learning is that as I continue to go out, as I continue to see what's going on with the world and go out and meet and greet, I have to remember that you're not always aware of how I interpret your situation as well. And so I'm trying to teach myself that. And that's kind of been a challenge because I have to actually look at things through my eyes and then turn around and look at it through the potential person's eyes on the other side. And so a lot of times if I'm pensive or if I'm quiet, that's what I'm trying to do. I do get nervous, especially in public, and sometimes I'll ramble, and sometimes I'll just stare. It just depends on, how many people are there and what the subject is and so forth and so on. Anyway, I hope that by me sharing these insights, again, the goal is that if you have a special person in your life, that you could be aware of how they potentially feel. And so you might be a little more sensitive to their needs and understand that their behavior most likely will tell you what they're feeling anyway. And again, using myself as an example, if you yell at me, I will shrink away. If you are aggressive, I usually shrink away from that. I tend not to like that. So doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Some people everybody has their own personality. And so I'm not saying by any means, and please don't take it this way, but I'm not saying by any means that somebody else's personality that might be a little aggressive or bold is a bad thing, because it depends on the interpreter. And I'm just saying how I interpret things and how the autism affects my life. And so those are things that I am working on. And but it's been a challenge. So anyway, I thank you for your time again. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love doing these puppets. I love setting up these stages. I just think it's really fun for me. So I want to thank you. And so I hope you enjoyed today. And again, it's called Bubbles Dancing. And we got Grandpa Henry and Polly.
children play in the yard. They found a fun game to play. Takes me back to when I was just a boy. Bubbles dance up in the air, brings back memories and a smile. Bubbles dance up in the air, bring back memories and as these bubbles float up towards the sky, I think of all the beauty which then catches my eye. What a nice way to dream about the day. Bubbles, bubbles, float away. Bubbles dance up in the air, brings back memories and a smile. Brings back memories and a smile. Bubbles dance up in the air, brings back memories and a smile. Brings back memories and a smile. Bubbles dance up in the air, brings back memories and a Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you all have a great day.